Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Heath Fillmyer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point.
Coming to the plate now, Dave Boomer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Working ahead.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. The 1-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Royals out in front, 1-0. Ready now, Dave Boomer. He singled his last time up.
Dave Boomer.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. O'Hearn is there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Cole Calhoun.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 4 and the Astros 0. In now, Dave Boomer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Boomer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Boomer leads off second with nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Cole Calhoun.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Bregman has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. But one's all they get as the run scores.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Boomer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. bring up Aledmys Diaz.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The windup and the 0-1.
Diaz.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Boomer. 2 down. Digging in now for Kansas City, Dave Boomer. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luke Weaver earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Heath Fillmyer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 52, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Dave Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dave Boomer.
First offering on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Jake Lamb standing in now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
All right, one time right here.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Boomer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Cole Calhoun. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He loses him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The designated hitter.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to.
Ready for another chance. Dave Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Boomer.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Reined in to second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 7-3 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying when the temperatures start to heat up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Reddick. Lifetime versus this arm. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Comes set with the 0-1. Left field and deep. Boomer going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, Dave Boomer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Boomer.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jake Lamb. He went deep last time up. Boomer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground at first. O'Hearn gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Cole Calhoun.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Astros 4. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jonathan Scope.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Boomer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now batting, number 11. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Here we go.
The 2-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Jake Diekman.
At the plate, Dave Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Coming to the plate now, Dave Boomer, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the second run will score as well. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Royals are on top 13-4.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. The Royals cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Jake Junis takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 52 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, not great. He's 1 for 8. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Boomer is after it, but he won't get there. Into the gap it goes. Buxton rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame.
Rosario.
This is lifted out to left. Moving under it, Boomer. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score a run.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box now. Dave Boomer comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kids.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. O'Doul going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
So stepping in, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up.
Jake Lamb.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. into right field. That's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in once again, Dave Boomer, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Boomer.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Jake Lamb standing in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. In is Jorge Soler, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Soler.
The 0-2 drilled to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Royals strand a pair. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Dave Boomer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding forward now, Dave Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jake Lamb.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip. Perez at third. Boomer at second with 2 gone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 8 full. It's the Royals 8 and the Twins 4.
We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-4 tonight. Kansas City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Danny Duffy earns win number 7 on the season. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Scott Barlow works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected. This player can rest assured his day's work made an impression.
Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Danny Salazar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Let's play ball. Out. He's safe. Out. Full force. Take your base. Freeze. He's out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Boomer. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Your pitch right here.
From the stretch to short, right to Gonzalez. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Lifetime against Danny Salazar, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Boomer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Dave Boomer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He popped out in his first trip.
Cole Calhoun.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short.
Hold up.
Throw goes to third. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Soler, and their runners at the corners now.
Soler.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. So striding in, Dave Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
line towards center field. Astudillo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. At the plate, Dave Boomer.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave Boomer.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Astudillo ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping up now, Dave Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Three runs already home here. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across the score from second. It's now an 8-6 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. KC leads this one 8-6. Up next for Minnesota, Henry Drennan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Drennan.
The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is off the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting. Well, just another day in the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Kansas City came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt Cook wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ryan Presley hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of...
Settling in now, Dave Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Boomer. Here we go.
Come on, big guy.
He's set. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot,
batting,
Dave Boomer.
Dave Boomer.
First pitch on its way.
Zero.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is going to get there. 2 gone. Digging in now, Henry Drennan.
Now batting, the first baseman, Henry Drennan.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases.
Digging in, Dave Boomer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
Baseman.
They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. On to first, a double play.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luke Weaver earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tyler Duffy couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals look for their 7th straight victory next. Zach Eflin gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance.
Riding in, Dave Boomer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dave Boomer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. Second inning upcoming here in KC. The Royals lead it 1-0. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. The 3-1 pitch. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake. And
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dave Boomer. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there. And that retires the side. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. This one's flared out toward left. Boomer moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
yeah, that.
Into the box, Dave Boomer. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
a swing and a high drive to right center field. And get your groove on. It's into the funny porch for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And it's now 5-3.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater.
Ready to take his hacks again, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the one. In now for the Reds, number 17. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 17.
And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Boomer has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Dave Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
This guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Boomer ranging back to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earned his 5th win of the year. Sonny Gray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Runners on base.
From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jake Junis is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Eugenio Suarez.
Lifted in the air out to left. Boomer moves over. One away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Comes set and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Boomer on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Set to get his day started, Doug Valenzuela. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Pops this one up. Boomer sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too.
Now in the box, Dave Boomer.
The left fielder, Dave Boomer.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Shebler going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Leading off the inning, Scott Shebler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Boomer, 1 down. Standing in, Dave Boomer. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Dave Boomer.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Let's go now. One time.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him as they open it up to 8-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Boomer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready to take his hacks again, Dave Boomer, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Eugenio.
1-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Boomer is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. So digging in now, Dave Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Boomer.
From the stretch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Royals blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Jake Junis notches his 3rd win of the year. Luis Castillo allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes.